Hey everybody, Happy Jay here, going over the differences of the combat systems in Final Fantasy Type 0 HD and Final Fantasy 15. I'm starting here with Final Fantasy Type 0, and as you can see that the combat isn't, it is real-time, more action-oriented than the turn-based Final Fantasies, which I do find refreshing. Also, in this combat, you can see you can target enemies. You have some special skills there on the right-hand side. Each face button is a different type of attack. And you also pull out what's called Phantoma, which is things you can tweak your magic spells with later. And the enemies will blow up when you pull it out of them, so you actually can use that to your advantage in combat. It does help. Another thing that I do like about this system is it's so fast-paced, and you can pull in. You have a group of 14 cadets that if someone does die, you can pull them in and you can switch back and forth. So you're constantly learning all the characters and how they each react in battle. Also, when you do a victory, you are occasionally presented with the opportunity to continue on if you do want to do some grinding, even though the battles are random encounters in the overworld. But see right here, you can have the chance to continue the fight, so if you do want to grind, you don't have to keep aimlessly walking around. That doesn't happen all the time, but it is nice when it does happen if you are doing some grinding to level up your characters. And again, you'll see examples of how I'm using the Phantoma pulling to destroy the enemies. Final Fantasy 15, on the other hand, as you see here, you control one character. Now, I don't know if you can switch main control, but the battles happen right there. That little red flash line on the top of the screen warns you that enemies close, and you can kind of engage them. And it feels very similar to Type 0. However, this one feels a little more looser. So I'm not really sure which system I prefer so far. They are both pretty cool. I found that this system, sometimes the locking does get a little crazy, for lack of a better word. Enemies will run from you, and I'm not sure if that's what they're supposed to do, or it just seems like sometimes you're swinging at air and you can't really get close to them when you're targeting. But the graphics on here is just is really good, but you can't really compare that to Type 0 because that was a PSP game ported over to the PS4. So, and there you go. At the end, you get your little your experience tally there. I do like the nighttime with the little flashlights on everybody. I thought that was a cool effect. Here's a daytime battle. Again, you'll see the red line indicating enemies are close. Kind of just get up in the mix on it. I do a Dragoon jump here to try to get some enemies out, knock them all at the same time. And there it is, and boom, I hit it right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Again, he'll swing in any direction. It is best to lock on. See, it's trying to let me lock on to that guy in the back, the flag holder there. This guy right here as well. But you are doing a lot of swinging. You're managing your MP system, which I do like. The more you regular swing, the more MP you'll grow. And then you can use that to do special attacks and so forth and heal yourself. But if you expend all your MP, you go into this stasis state where you kind of are slow and groggy. So it is cool to kind of keep managing that. And Type 0 has the same thing with your pulling Phantoma. You're kind of gaining MP back doing it that way. So there are definitely some similarities in the systems. But each one is ultimately its own thing. But since they take place in the fabulous, the new story of the Crystals Final Fantasy, there's going to be similarities. So, again, both fast-paced combat. You're both systems of both games. You're managing your MP. In Type 0, you also have a third type of resource. It's kind of like your action points for special skills. Final Fantasy 15, you are only controlling one character. As Type 0, you are controlling, you can 3 at a time, but up to 14. So, hope you enjoyed that comparison. See you guys next time.